Good morning, student, and welcome back to all of you in the physics practical class. Already in the previous session, I have explained potentiometer experiment. Okay, and before that, two more experiments related to the electricity I have already explained. Today, I am just going to start the next experiment that is related to the optics. Some more experiments removed from the syllabus, from the current year syllabus due to the COVID-19. But this the experiment that I am going to explain right now, it is involved in your syllabus. Okay, after removing some experiments also. So see, today I am just going to explain the next experiment, that is to find the focal length of the given convex lens by using UV method. Okay, to find the focal length of the given convex lens by using UV method. Okay, just see why it is known as UV method, because in this one there will be distance of object is U and distance of image it is V. Just see, two pins I have used. You can see it, one pin, this one, second pin, this one, and this one I have used lens. See, it's a convex lens. Okay, convex lens, it will be thicker in mid portion and thinner at the edges. Okay, convex lens, it will be thicker at the center and thinner at the sides or corners. Okay, and opposite of that, it will be concave lens. Okay, so before starting the experiment of any experiment that is related to the optics, okay, first of all you have to find out the rough focal length of the given convex lens. Okay, so if you want to find the rough focal length of the given convex lens, so what you have to do it, you have to remove this one. Okay, you have to remove this one, and then this lens you have to take it and just say I am keeping it at 70, not 70, 30, just see it. It is 1 meter wooden board, just see it, of 100 centimeter, you can see it. Okay, 100 centimeter. Okay, measurement is also given from both sides, just see it. From here 1 to 100 and from here 1 to 100. Okay, so first of all I am just going to find what will be the rough focal length. Okay, so for finding the rough focal length, what you have to do it, you have to take the lens and you have to keep the copy, just plain sheet of paper, just see it, you can see it, okay, that means whatever the thing on this side, proper image it will be visible over here, you can see it. Okay, just see it, here also image is getting, but blur images it is getting. But see it here also blur image is getting, but just see it, here it is okay. That means whatever the thing that you can see it, whatever the thing, window or building, anything, image, it will be properly visible on this copy, just you can see it. You can see this one, shift this side or shift this, just see it. Shift towards the lens, away from the lens, it is not getting the proper image. But see, here proper image is getting. See, you can see it, here it is at 30. And where it is, just see it, proper image is getting at 40 centimeter. You can see it. Copy, I have kept it at 40 centimeter. And this one, I have kept it at 30. The difference between the lens to copy, that will be the rough focal length of the given convex lens. Okay, so what will be the rough focal length? 10 centimeter. The distance between this copy to this length, that will be the rough focal length. Okay. So, before starting the experiment, all of you must be knowing how you have to find out the rough focal length. Okay. And until and unless you are not finding the rough focal length, don't proceed further. So, right now you have got the rough focal length 10 centimeter. Okay. Clear to all of you, I think. Proper image should form, distance object image should form over here. 10 centimeter the rough focal length. Now you have to fix the lens at any particular position. Right now I am keeping the lens at 50 centimeter. Just see it. I have kept it at 50 centimeter. Okay. This is the lens I have kept the position. Now, what you have got the rough focal length? You have got the rough focal length 10 centimeter. Okay. So, double of the focal length you have to keep this first pin. Just see it. Where it is? It is at 50. And where it is? At 70. You can see it. Okay, this is the object pin. This is object pin. This one is the lens, and this one is the image pin. Okay, just see it. Just behind that one, that side, this one is the object pin. This one is the lens, and this one is the image pin. Now, after fixing the lens at 50 centimeter and object pin at 70 centimeter, double the focal length, you have to adjust the which pin? Image pin. And you have to adjust in such a way by which inverted image should be formed. Okay, inverted image means just above this pin, the image should properly form. Okay, just above this pin, properly image should form. Got it? So, after putting the second pin means object pin at 70 and this one lens is at 50, you have to adjust the image pin here and here. Just see it. Image of that one you can see it. Okay, image of that pin you can see it there. Okay, now see, you have to adjust it. See it. See it. The inverted image is forming above this one. Just you can see it. You can see it, this one. Above side you can see it. Proper image it is getting. You see it? I'm just going to just see it. Just see it. You can see proper image it is getting. Now you can see. This side also, this side also. Proper movement is also there. You see. See, above this one image is getting. Okay, you can see it. Okay, and see, after touching this one, it is also going this side and this side properly going. This side, left hand, right hand side also going with same one. And image is not changing here and there. It is properly moving here as well as here. You can see it. You can see it. Just see. Both the image object and image pin image. Just see. Both is moving simultaneously. There is no movement. Just no any changing is there. Both are moving simultaneously. Just see it. Again see it. Properly just see it. Image form. Image form. You see. Image will be like that only. Then here both side movement will be there. Both will move simultaneously. Now see where it is at 29.5. You see it. Where 29.5, this one is at 50 centimeter. So this is the difference between the image pin to this one. It will be V, and the distance from lens to object pin, it will be U. So U how much? You see it. It is at 50 and it is at 70. So difference between both one, what will get? 20 centimeter. And see it here, 50, and where it is? 29.5. So difference between both one, what will get? Difference between both one, you will get 20.5. So you have got object pin, lens, image pin. V 20.5 and U 20. You see it. Okay, proper image that is getting. See it. 29.5, 50, 70. You have got 20 and V you have got 20.5. Now for second reading, just shift it 5 centimeter more. Keep it at 75. Previously it was at 70. Right now it is at 75. Now don't change the position of lens. Position of lens, no need to change it. Okay, now again do it, same thing. You have to shift the, just see it. Here it is at 50. This one at 75. And this one position I am going to change. You can see it. Again the proper image it is getting. Just see. Yes, see. Right now proper image it is you have got. Just like the first reading you have got, second reading also you are getting. Just see it. You can see it. Okay, see it also, movement is also there. No changing, it is there. That means here it is at 32, 50 and 75. So you have got 50 to 75. What you will get? 25. And V 50 to 32, 18. So this is got 15. This one it is got getting 15, 25, and this one getting 18. So this is the second reading. Now for third reading, again you have to shift 5 centimeter more. Okay, every time you have to change the position of the object pin by 5 centimeter away from the lens, and once it will move away, so this will become more closer to this lens. Image pin will come more closer to the lens. Okay, every time again I am telling this thing. Position of lens, it will be constant throughout the experiment. Only you have to change the position of the this object pin by 5 centimeter, and after shifting it you have to adjust it. This one fix it, this one shift 5 centimeter, and this one you have to adjust it, and every time you have to get the inverted image like that. That thing right now I have got. You can see it. Okay, see it. By this way you have to get the inverted image. Okay, now for more readings you have to do like that. this will be the your V, and this will be U. This will be U and this will be V. The side by which you will see, that will be the image pin, and the side opposite side of that will be the object pin. The side by which you will see, that will be the image pin. The side opposite to that will be the object pin. By this way you have to do the experiment. Okay, so next coming turn I will explain the next experiment, that is the displacement method. Okay.